With two small children and an infant in tow on Saturday, displaced Gazan Reem Abu Tayyir was on her way out of Khan Younis, a part of southern Gaza that has become the focus of Israel's ground offensive against Hamas. While her children shiver in the cold, she tells Reuters she doesn't know a safe place to take them.
We managed to save our lives. We escaped bombings and the destruction that is surrounding us, only to end up in the cold. So if a child does not die from the bombing, he will die from the cold. I wish these pictures would reach everyone around the world so this issue will be dealt with. We do not have a soul anymore.
Residents reported heavy aerial and tank fire across Khan Younis on Saturday and around two main hospitals there. As Israel presses ahead with its campaign against Hamas in the face of a world court order on Friday to prevent acts of genocide against Palestinians and do more to help civilians. The Israeli army on Saturday released aerial footage it says shows strikes on Hamas infrastructure, though Reuters was not able to independently verify the location nor date of the footage. The city's Nasser Hospital was flooded with injured people and those seeking refuge on Friday after Israeli tanks battered the area around the facility. The World Health Organization said 350 patients and upwards of 5,000 displaced people were seeking shelter there, with a similar situation at the city's other main, still functioning hospital, Al-Amal. The Israeli bombardment is compromising healthcare and endangering the lives of doctors, patients, and displaced people, according to the Palestinian Red Crescent Society. Israel says Hamas operates in and around medical facilities, an allegation the group denies. The Israeli military says it is in contact with hospital directors and medical staff by phone and on the ground to make sure that they are running and accessible. Hamas said its fighters fired an anti-tank missile at an Israeli tank in southwest Khan Younis. The Israeli military said it killed at least 11 gunmen who were engaging with soldiers in the area. 6 European countries on Saturday paused funding for the United Nations Refugee Agency for Palestinians, or UNRWA, following allegations by Israel that some of its staff were involved in the October 7th Hamas attacks. On Friday, UNRWA had severed ties with and opened an investigation into those staff members. Britain, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and Finland joined the US, Australia, and Canada in pausing funding to the aid agency, a critical source of support for people in Gaza. Israel launched its air, sea, and land offensive in Gaza after militants from Hamas stormed into Israel on October 7th, killing 1,200 people and abducting 253. More than 26,000 Palestinians have been killed and nearly 65,000 wounded in the conflict, according to Gaza health authorities. The majority of the enclave's 2.3 million population has been displaced. In Rafah, where over half of Gaza's people are now taking cover in shelters and tents, the Gaza Health Ministry said an Israeli airstrike killed 3 people in a house. It was not immediately clear who the casualties were, and there was no immediate comment from the Israeli military.